Okay, here is a quick rundown of my newest Mac 235 Tanto. So it is the uh, probably the closest thing to a plain Jane you're gonna get with McNeese. It is smooth handles. If I can get it to freaking focus, there we go. And it is a Tanto. So it is a hollow grind. It is extremely sharp. Take a look at this bevel. It is very, like, you can't even see it. You can't even see a bevel. Here, let me see if I can set it up. You can barely freaking see it. It's tiny. It is sharp. I can assure you, it is very sharp. I still have not cut anything with this except for my thumb. A few times closing it, it has landed on my thumb. Let's check out this lockup. Let me turn the music down. And we're just going to focus on this lockup real quick. Nice. So, when you flick this thing open, Macs are made. I've heard Mac say, I've heard Jonathan McNeese say, the way that these are designed, they're designed to where you build up pressure on this thumb stud. And if you're not used to knives, I've handed this knife to people before, and they're just like, they just can't get it. You know, some people, have a hard time with thumb studs, but I think it's perfect, dude. I mean, I normally tell people I will aim this line right here. Just follow that. Just try to push it, boom. Just straight like there. Just get a good grip on it, and just get a good grip on it. Make sure that you are not pressing down on that lock bar. Just get a good grip on it, and just remember that line I showed you. Just push it up, and you're gonna be fine. And we've got great lock bar access. We don't have it. It's not cut out. There's not a lot of times, knives will cut out, an area right here to give lock bar access. As an example, like this guy right here, this little Norseman. We've got a lot of the show side scale cut out to give lock bar access, which is great. There is great lock bar access on this Norseman and many other great knives, but the way he does it on here is just, I don't know if you can see, he just cuts out in the middle evenly. Come on, focus. He cuts out evenly. Like that cutout right there is just perfect to get in there. I don't have any issue with lock bar. Like, it's perfect. And so, as far as action closing it, there is, you can see a detent ball ramp on the blade, which is nice. But right around there, we're totally free. And this one here is the smoothest Mac I've ever seen. This one here is like just freaking like I'm gonna, quote my good buddy Michael, my supervisor at work. He'll say that's just sexual. It really is sexual, man. It's just so good, dude. It's just as soon as you cross that barrier, you're just boom, just perfect. Spidey flick, perfect. Just so good, dude. It's just so good. Um, that thing is riding on bearings. Um, Usually my Macs, I've had one Mac that it was a 3.5 drop point green frag. That thing was pretty smooth like this, but usually all the other Macs I've had, they're very guillotine-y. I don't know if they're as guillotine-y as the Norseman. The Norseman, I mean, when you release it, it's and I've carried the Norseman. I mean, I have a video on this channel where it says what is hydraulics, and it shows my freaking Norseman just a smooth, like a freaking 4-second slow controlled drop, and that is just so awesome to watch. But now that I've taken it apart and cleaned it, that's as guillotine-y as you're gonna get. I've got a Rask. I got my Rask back. I cannot show it because I'm having a custom sheath made for it. A little leather slip. I carry my, like this Mac. The Norseman I carry in my pocket because it's already been carried in my pocket. There's already signs of wear on here. So, whatever. I'll carry it. But the Mac this thing is mint condition. I've been carrying it around in this little Riot slip. This is actually for my Riot XO, but I just put my Mac in there and put it in my pocket. But I don't know why I bring it with me everywhere. I don't use it. I have not cut anything with it. It's just brand new. But I'm gonna start carrying my nicer stuff in slides like this. So I've got a custom. There's a guy here in Oklahoma City, Cave Blades. He makes custom fixed blades. He's freaking awesome. He's a nice guy. He does great work, and he will make custom sheaths for you that are very nice. And it sucks because you have to kind of let go of your knife, give him time to make it, but the cost is very affordable. I'm not going to say what it costs because I don't know. Because I haven't gotten it back yet. But I will get a one made for the Mac. I picked this up at Blade Show, and this was actually a surprise from my fiance Winter, dude. She freaking got me this, man. And I've been after this knife for like a year and a half, man. I mean, ever since I knew that the Mac Tanto existed, I was like, dude, that is sick. I freaking love it, man. I want one. And I went to Atlanta just to get a McNeese Tanto. This exact Tanto. I tried to get it. A smooth, stonewashed Tanto. I tried to get it, dude. Day 2. Well, day 1, I ran over to him. It's actually on video. It's actually on the Blade Show Atlanta video. I go to McNeese first. He's like, I don't have any Tantos. I will have more tomorrow. I've got 3 that I'm putting out tomorrow. And he showed them to me. And I was like, damn, okay. So I got there, doors opened at 9. And I got there at like 8:15. And I waited in line. It was a fucking long-ass line out the building. Outside, dude. And as soon as the doors opened, I freaking waited in line and went, freaking ran over to McNeese. And as I walked up, I saw him with, like, taking a knife and it was freaking boxing it up for somebody. And I'm like, dude, I knew it. Deep down, I was like, that was the Tanto, dude. And I go around, I get over to him, and I'm, like, pushing people out of the way, dude. And I'm, like, freaking knocking people. And I'm like, the Tanto. He already knew I was there for the tea, dude. I go, the Tanto. And he's like, just sold the last one. And you know what I did, dude? I freaking fell to my knees, dude. And I was like, no!